Okay. Good evening, everyone. We'll begin our abbreviated Mincha service on page 98, and we'll read Psalm 23 together. Page 98. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He gives me repose in green meadows. He leads me beside the still waters to revive my spirit. He guides me on the right path, for that is his nature. Though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no harm, for you are with me. Your staff and your rod comfort me. You prepare a banquet for me in the presence of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and kindness shall be my portion all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. At this time we recall with reverence those of our beloved departed whose yortzites have been observed today, the 26th of Kislev. Albert Barrison, Ethel Berlin, Joseph Blumberg, Israel Cohn, Barney Edelwitz, Martin Fingerhood, Louis Holzman, Benjamin Katz, Nathaniel Kelman, Laura Lafferman, Marie Levins, Julius Mandel, Evelyn Millman, Adele M. Sachs, Murray Saltzman, Marilyn Siegel, Tilly Tompakov, Wendy Zion. Zecher Tzadik L'Rachal. May their righteous memories forever be a blessing. And let us say, Amen. In solemn testimony to the unbroken chain of faith, which we believe links our generations one to another, those in mourning and those observing a yortzeit today will now rise to recite the Kaddish, page 132. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach harutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon imechon v'chayed akol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalav izman kori v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam omei omaya. Yit barak v'yish tabak v'yit ba'ar v'yit roman v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit halev v'yit halal shemei dekudusha b'rechu le'elam min kol brechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nehemata damim ram v'yalma v'yimru Amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu v'al Kol Yisrael v'yimaru Amen. You may be seated for a moment because we have to light the Hanukkah candles. Page 203 will be the blessings. Page 203. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu b'ayomim ha'achem uzman hazeh. Now let us all rise for the Myra service, which begins on page 136. V'hu rachun yikaper afon v'lo yashchid, v'hirba lahashiv apo, v'lo ya'ir kahmato, Adonai Hoshea, hamelech yanenu, b'yom kol reinu. Baruch hu et Adonai hamelorah. Baruch Adonai HaMvarach Le'olam Va'ed. May be seated. We'll continue quietly. Baruch Adonai El Hai V'Kayam Talmidim Loch Oleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Let us read the last paragraph on page 137 together. You have loved the house of Israel with an abiding love, teaching us your Torah and commandments. Therefore, Lord our God, when we lie down, when we rise up, we will reflect upon your teachings, continually rejoice in the words of your Torah and in your commandments. They are our life and the length of our days. We will meditate on them day and night. May your love never be taken away from us. Praised are you, Lord, who loves his people Israel. V'ahavtecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Page 138, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol modecha, v'chol yu ha'devarim ha'eleh, asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alavavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shiftecha v'veitecha, uv'leftecha v'aderech, u'shaftecha uv'kumecha, u'kishartam la'ot al yaldecha, v'chol yu l'totafot beinenecha, u'kasav tam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha. Shema continues quietly, page 140, 141. And let us read the last paragraph on page 141 together. Therefore, keep my words in your heart and in your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your arm, and let them be a reminder above your eyes. Teach them to your children, speaking of them when you are at home and when you are away, both day and night. Write them upon the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, so that your days, the days of your family, upon the land which the Lord promised to your ancestors, will be as numerous as the days as the heavens over the earth. Continue, page 142, 143. Vayomer Adonai Moshe. Adonai Elohechem Emet, the middle of page 144. Umalchuto baratzon kibilu Elohechem, Moshe uvnei Yisrael, Lecha anu shoyav v'simcha rabba v'amru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot o seif ele malchutecha ra'u v'necha bokei yam lifnei Moshe Ze Eli anu v'amru Adonai imlo leolam va'ed v'nemar ki fado Adonai et Yaakov ugolo miad hazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai goal Yisrael. Page 146, Hashkivenu is recited quietly. Hashkivenu no, no, no. Ushmo Artseitenu Vo'enu L'chaim L'shalom Me'atah V'yad Olam Baruch Atah Adonai Shomer Amo Yisrael La'ad. Page 149, let us read the top two paragraphs together. Praise is the Lord by day and by night. Praise is the Lord when we lie down to sleep, when we waken in the morning. For in your hand, O Lord, are the souls of the living and the dead, the life of every creature, the breath of all humankind. Into your hand I entrust my rejoice. May our souls be confident of your true salvation. When it shall be said to Zion, your God is King, the Lord is King, the Lord was King, the Lord will be King forever. Sovereignty is yours, O Lord. You will reign in glory for eternity. You alone are King. Praised are you, Lord and King, who in his glory will rule over us and over his creation forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai hamelech hamelech b'kvodo t'almidim lo koleinu le'olam va'ed v'al kol ma'asav yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah v'almad v'racharutei v'yamlich machutei v'chayachon v'mechon v'chayed akol beit Yisrael ba'agalav izman kari v'imaru Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevara le'olam le'omei omaya Yitbarak, Yitbarak, V'yishtabak, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitroman, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemei Dekudisha, Brechu, Le'elam, Min Kol Berchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nemata, Damiram, V'yama, V'imaru. Amen. We rise for the Amida, which is page 150 through 166, remembering Al-Hanisim on page 160. Ose shalom b'mruma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, yal kol Yisrael, v'maru, v'maru, amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'yimaru, Amen. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you, Lord, our rock and our redeemer. You establish peace in the heavens. Grant it now on earth to us, to Israel, and to all humankind. And let us say, Amen. Page 168. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad v'racharute, v'yamlich machute, v'chayachon v'meichon v'chayed akol beit Yisrael, ba'agalav izman kari v'imaru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mivara, li'olam li'amei omaya, yitbarak, yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudisha, brechu le'elam min kol brechata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nemata, dami ram v'yama v'imaru. Amen. Tit kabal salot ahon uvat ahon d'chol Yisrael kada'a v'ahon dibi shemaya v'imaru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav uyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. We rise for aleinu, page 170. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol l'teitz gedula leotzer v'reshit shelo asanu gegoye oratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpahot hadama shelo sam helkenu kahem v'go aleinu kechol ha'odah v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim v'yotzer haaretz u'moshe v'yakarod b'shamayim ima'ah ushkniyat zo b'gavhei meromi hu Eloheinu eino Emet malkeinu efetzilato, kakotu betorato, v'yodato hayom, v'hashovoto el levanecho, ki Adonai hu Elohim, b'shamayim imah, v'al horetz, Mitahat Eno. Kakotu b'toratecho, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'nemar, v'hoya Adonai, L'melech al koretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. May be seated. At this time, we recall with reverence those of our beloved departed whose yortzites will be observed from sundown this evening through sundown tomorrow, the 27th of Kislev. Norma Applebaum, Benjamin Shamish, Eddie Dworkin, Minnie Jacobson, Minnie Claff, Dr. Herbert Lee Kronthal, Earl Benjamin Missler, Israel Morstein, Faye Mutter, Janice Neerman, William Schnee, Harry David Schwartz, Kay Shore, Robert Burton Swerdlin, Leo Twerkey, Carl Wheel. Zecher Tzadik L'Racha. May their righteous memories forever be a blessing, and let us say Amen. In solemn testimony. What is it? What? Henry Goldsmith? Okay. In solemn testimony to the unbroken chain of faith, which we believe links our generations one to another, those who are mourning and those observing a yard site today will now rise to recite the Kaddish, page 172. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach harutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'meichon v'chayed akol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalav izman kori v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach li'olam u'me'amaya. Yit barak v'yish tabak v'yit pa'ar v'yit roman v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit halev v'yit halal shemei dekudisha brechu le'elam min kol brechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nehmata dami ram v'yalma v'yimru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromal hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. This concludes our service. Thank you for making the minyan tonight. Tomorrow morning services are 7:45 in the Gorn Chapel for Shakri. Have a good evening and be careful out there.